Select your god.
Celeste is in the house!
Ah, a wise choice you've made.
Come
Take this jungle buff. It's a trap.
Minions have spawned.
Be careful left. Let winter reign.
Embrace my sanguine radiance. Enigma I become.
An ally has left the game.
What?
House is starting to feel like the Hamptons. Upgraded open space is green for like
Free your soul!
Oh. It should not come back. Oh, she did come back.
An enemy's life force slips away.
Reflection burn into my eyes. I bet the naked sitting in the water watching gentle waves.
Savor the moment. Embrace my sanguine radiance.
Mm-mm.
Time to make an impact.
Get your ass out of here.
Minions have reached your portal.
Savor the moment. An
Enemy has been slain.
Man, y'all some bitches. I'm gonna show you what it is real soon. The fuck?
The moon wanes, yet I still press on.
Now freeze.
Free your soul.
Time to make an impact.
Trash. No, you did. Shouldn't have did that.
Savor the moment. Embrace my sanguine radiance. An invisible become.
Fuck.
Rampage is just getting started. Rampage is just
Please stop dying.
enemy has been slain.
Destroyed your ass. God.
An enemy has been slain.
Ooh.
Slips away.
the moment.
Is just getting started.
Free your soul!
Enemy's life force slips away.
Turn y'all ass up. Totally missed.
Time to make an impact.
The fuck?
With melody. Shall we play it faster?
Dude, you're gonna die every time, Jormungandr.
An enemy has been slain.
Fuck out of there.
Into the night. Savor the moment.
Escape the storm.
Got a banner!
I grow weaker.
Punk ass.
Dawn approaches.
Dude,
How sudden. An enemy has been slain. Troops will
dumbass. Gonna come out here offensive. Get away!
The powerful soul is
Vanish into the night.
The enemy has 50 tickets remaining.
We're dying!
Time to make an impact.
force slips away.
Get out of here.
An enemy has been slain.
Oh my god, I wish you didn't do that. Talk about stealing kills. I was 2-5-24. Stole all my shit.
Victory.
Hmm. 47K from Hercules? Ooh. Hmm.
You hear that? The lunch crew company. Overdosed on codeine, I need some Narcan. I need some Georgiana, hit me with that shark head. Yo, BM says you stingy, tight as fuck, shining sharp pants. Bitch, I'm done playing. You niggas run short as fuck, folks who dug legs. Never falling off, I'm on top, like a bunk bed. Bitch showed up, pussy ball, Reverend Run head. Run DMC, up a couple M's, still fucking with the EBT. Wow, boss nigga eating, that's a B&E. Told him it was runts, jokes up, it was CBD. You niggas softer than a beach towel. Got that dog shit on me, you don't need bows. Don't post me, keep me hidden, that's steam files. Told her no, she posted a nigga sleep with his thing out. Damn, I just pulled up in a $500,000 hunt. I pulled up in $1 million hunt. How much was that bitch really worth? Alright, I pulled up in a $600,000 car to the lean house. In 1 month, just on lean, drunk your dream house. Yesterday I did some shit you dream about. This bitch pussy wet like a towel, nigga ringed out. I pulled up with $1 million nigga to my fiend house. I'm like a dog with that real little pink thing out.
Hmm.
Yeah. Bitch, this ain't my crib, this Hakeem house. We built the empire. I be whispering when I think a nigga shit wire. I gotta whisper in his ear how much the pint cost. I just whispered in my smacker ear how much a life cost. He said shit, you could how much a pint cost. I told his ass $4,000, knocked him right off. Now he got a pint of Trish. I had to give him
Huh. Hmm.
Night City, Night City reborn. In Night City, I'm a fucking spitter. Chrome to the bone.
V.
I'm V.
V.
I'm V.
Hmm. Did I get black hair? That'd be cool. Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
Night City, Night City reborn.
This one keeps.
In Night City, I'm a fucking spitter. Chrome to the bone, voices in my head, they are not my own. Synapses firing like a glitch in the code. Cyberware on me, ready to overload. One wrong jack in and you're lost in the void. Won't end up like Slash
Now I gotta do this again. This ain't Smite either. Shit. I've been found out.
Steady speed, blurring the fight. Gone before you blink your eyes. Fix the contract, schemes of pay and blood. Stacking eddies while the ghosts get scrubbed.
Oh shit.
There's a maelstrom, freaks with their chromed out heads. Scabs lurking, waiting to harvest the dead. Badges bought by Ariston collide. Got a chrome that'll kiss your ass goodbye. They whisper warning and stay out of the fray. I laugh back, that's how legends are made. Push to the brink where the lead heads break. In this city, it's all give and take. Look through my lenses, feel the cold stare. Echoes of humanity, strip bare. Second heart beating, no pulse to fight. Mercenary ghost died once, now I'm dead inside. Dead inside. Yeah, dead inside. Rise to the fallen, chums in the grave. Far too many ghosts I couldn't save. Their fire fuels me through every door. I'll guard my path, set up, and any scar. Night city rising, from ashes we burn. Night city calling, no point of return. Night city rising, from ashes we burn. Night city calling, no point of return. Night city, night city reborn. Night city, night city reborn. Night City reborn. Night City reborn. In Night City, I'm a fucking spitter. Chrome to the bone, voices in my head, they are not my own. Synapses firing like a glitch in the code. Cyberware, humming, ready to overload. Why
Needed a breather.
Sounded like you blew your guts airlock.
Yeah, I barfed. It's just stress.
Esa chamba te va a matar.
Yeah, maybe I should have gotten a safe one, like you did.
Hey, at least I always know who's shooting at me. Sometimes even why. Anyway, what's going on?
Oh,
Is there a problem? We had a leak. My boss called. Dragged me in because we had to intervene. Everyone at Night City HQ is on edge.
But no way you're fucked, right? You're the one who fixes other people's shit.
Jackie, if you work in Arasaka counter intel, you're always fucked. Listen, gotta go. Work won't do itself.
Buena suerte.
up to 21. 22. Weird. Oh shit. Forgot accident in here. There we go. Stop shit. Ooh, 27.
How will Arasaka shine in 2077?
1919 was a year
On my way, man.
of change in our history. The onset of American Prohibition, the end of World War I, and the birth of Saburo.
Christ, V, you were supposed to be here an hour ago.
Heavily involved in the business his father had founded.
Got held up, but I'll be right there.
Fucking Frankfurt. That Abernathy bitch will probably dump it in our laps. Ugh, hanging up. I'll be in my office. You hurry up.
Upon his doorstep, Saburo Arasaka enlisted as a pilot in the Nippon Kaigu, the Japanese Imperial Navy. By the age of 23, he had already achieved the rank of
Hey, V. It's been ages. It's me, Frank. We met during Icefall. East Coast, remember?
I didn't know you were in Night City. How have you been?
You know how it is. A week ago, I was still in Cape Town. I heard you're in counter intel. Must have a shit show on your hands right now after Frankfurt. Jenkins is your lead, right? Is he what everyone says he is?
Listen, sorry, in a bit of a rush right now. We'll talk another time, okay?
Sure. Good seeing you again.
Emergency protocols active. System security confirmed.
That's him. Jenkins' boy.
Please enter the antechamber.
We need to mop up the leak. The company could...
Visitor authorization granted.
Are you online? Have a seat, V. Be right with you. We have to handle this voting issue before we lose our bases in a sea of clouds. They're about to begin. What's the situation? Yeah, just as we thought. You know what to do. Start now. Director Abernathy.
I watched the vote. What the hell was that?
A deep clean after the shit Frankfurt dumped on us. As we agreed, I got rid of the problem.
I told you to resolve the problem, not massacre the European Space Council. Do you understand what the cover-up will cost?
We would have lost the license. Now we gained a week. That's a win.
Path of least resistance always. No nuance. Has you written all over it. We're not done talking about this.
I hate that bitch. I always have.
Always, meaning how long?
Before Night City, we worked on an assignment in Osaka. 2 years of subterfuge. She spent them digging a trap for me. When she became director of Spec Ops, and that's when she finally shoved me in it. Now she's holding a gun to my head to make sure I don't try anything. But she won't pull the trigger because she needs me. I do what she doesn't have the guts to do.
Divide and conquer. Effective strategy.
Effective. What would you do in my position? Please.
Whoa. Storma, thanks for following. Smama. I don't know why that must be for what's called.
You have to defend yourself. Remind Abernathy you're not her doormat.
You're right.
I thought I had different shit for YouTube.
She'll respect
That's Kick.
Seems we see eye to eye.
I might have to pay what's called. What?
Take this.
Dream Elements? Dream Labs? Oh man. I'm gonna upgrade. All right. I'm gonna try this recent event. Ugh. Hmm. We're gonna update this code. Perfect. Hmm. All right, got you, motherfucker. And this shit is moving.
It's what I've collected over the past weeks. Biometrics, trauma team card, names of her closest associates. Driver, chief of security, lover, lover's husband, everything. Use it, and make sure Abernathy won't be a problem anymore. You said it. I need to defend myself.
If anyone finds out we even talked about this, I'll go down with you.
Hmm.
That's true. But everyone knows you only made it to where you are thanks to me. So it's not like they could ever believe you played no part in it.
What'll happen if I refuse?
Don't ask stupid questions. This isn't a request, V. We seem to understand each other. Take this, too. Use this money only, find the right people for the job, no corporate affiliation. And for the core task, use someone you know inside out. Are we clear?
Yeah, I think we're clear.
Good. In that case, I'll await your report. And good luck with it. I have my AV waiting outside. It's yours to use. And don't disappoint me. Jenkins, Night City Counter Intel.
I have those reports you asked for?
I don't have the time, just send them my way.
Hey, V, you alive? How's things in the Viper pit?
Need your help, Jack. Got some biz.
Always biz with you, mano. You in some trouble?
Not yet. Right now, I just need a soul I can trust.
That kinda sounded like a yes. Meet me at Lizzie's. Be there in an hour.
I need your stamp on something. It's possible one of our assets was exposed.
Is it Frankfurt again?
No, different issue. Local.
Tell me, quick version.
Our agent at Biotechnica suspects they might be onto him. They recently granted him red security clearance. That's top. He's been fishing for dirt, but it's been slow.
Your point?
They're clean. Like we run orphanages clean. Bleached server clean. We suspect they flagged him and are feeding him phony data. Should we greenlight exfil or let him keep looking?
Projected risks?
Limited threat to life, not Biotechnica's style. Blackmail's possible, leveraged against false accusations in the media. The guy has kids. He'd crack.
Pull him out, but calmly. Don't raise any eyebrows. Otherwise, they'll catch on.
Jenkins will be livid.
I'll handle Jenkins.
Understood.
I have nothing to add.
Tell your people to be careful.
Did you see the report on the vote? I mean, shit.
The world's going to tear us apart.
The world's never going to find out.
Access granted. Please provide your destination.
Destination, Lizzie's bar.
Noted. En route.
This is N54 News broadcasting with a breaking story for you. A conference of the European Space Council screeched to a grisly halt following a failure in a neural stabilization system. 5 European Space Council members are dead, while 3 remain in critical condition. Authorities are still looking into what might have caused this shocking incident. The council members were all wearing Biotechnica-provided devices. The corporation's representatives have, as yet, refused to comment. Our reporter is on the scene. We'll have updates on developments as they come to light. Stay with N54 News for the latest.
Hello, V.
Yes? We weren't scheduled to connect till the end of the week.
Quantified Satori received notification of a somewhat troubling biometric reading. I felt I should call. Is everything in order?
Things are dandy. Everything is.
Just think back to our last session. The neuromotor relaxation exercises 3 times a day. They'll soothe and lift your spirit. I know this.
Sure, okay. See you later.
No designated landing site has been detected at the destination.
Find a spot close to the bar, as close as you can. Fuck procedures.
Initiating landing sequence based on new parameters.
Oh no. I can't get rid of this.
We have arrived at your destination.
Oh, there we go.
Fuck's your problem, psycho suit? This look like a landing pad to you? Could have fucking crushed us. Jesus Christ.
Okay, no, hey, we ain't looking for no beef with you. Leave me alone.
Seems trouble once in.
I don't want any trouble. Just here on business.
Good to hear. Welcome to Lizzie's.
Don't come here often, do ya? It's good to see you, cabron. Now sit down and tell me what's got your shorts in a knot.
It's good to see you too, Jack. How you been?
I got sparks flying between the Valentino boys and Maelstrom. Eddie's there for the taking, as long as you don't get flatlined. You know how it is. Can't complain, but we ain't here to shoot the shit about me. Let me hear about this problem of yours.
Data shard. Take it. What do you think?
Won't come cheap. It'll have to be done on the sly. No trail. Hard eddies only.
Got the money.
Full crew job for sure. Techie, maybe two. A runner with a gold-plated brain. And a driver with wheels from hell. Not to mention, a solo.
Huh. The piece I'm missing.
That what you need from me? My trigger finger to zero this lady?
Delicate situation, I know. That's why I need somebody I can trust.
This ain't no delicate situation, hermano. It's a hit job. Plain and simple.
You know how Arasaka operates. Or, okay, maybe you don't. This isn't a professional request I can refuse.
But I can. And I am. And you should too. Now, what do you say we liquor up and talk life? Gracias, mamita. Double tequila with grenadine and lime. Nothing better for drowning nerves.
You know I don't drink.
You still never bend the rules, huh? Hey, okay, I get you. This job and all the rest of that corpo bullshit, you know what it is? Un pacto con el diablo. Been saying it all along. Sold your soul to those Arasaka fuckers. Today, they got you to zero somebody. Tomorrow, they'll get somebody else to zero you.
Those are the rules, Jack. You want to be top? Gotta have some skin in the game.
Yeah, but you're not on top. Saburo Arasaka is. And you're the pendejo who keeps him there. Work for yourself, live for yourself. That's the only way.
Maybe someday. But for now, I'm still well within their reach.
You'll always be within reach. Always Hey, you lost? Got a problem?
V, is that right?
Did Jenkins send you? Don't believe I know you.
You don't, but we know you very well. Jenkins assigned you a task today. You'll share all the details with us.
No, don't believe I will. That's between me and Jenkins.
Fuck! How you feeling? Pretty sharp dive, huh? Your access to company networks is hereby revoked. In 2 minutes, any company cybernetics in your possession will cease functioning. Give us the data you received from Jenkins. This will conclude termination procedures.
How the hell did you find out?
That is not your concern. The data, now.
Information's on the shard.
Smart choice.
We done?
With the formalities, yes. But I think Abernathy would gladly up our fee for ridding her of a piece of rot like you. Stand up. You're coming with us. Come on, move it.
Vaya, esperen. I think you fellas might have forgotten just how far from home you are. Not sure this barrio's your style, let alone a healthy option. Queda claro?
Is that a threat?
Well, you start shooting, maybe we join in, huh? Before you know it, somebody might die today.
We have what we came for. It'll do for now.
Ooh, dodged one there. Hijo de la chingada. V, how you feel? You all right?
Like shit. My throat's like sandpaper. I'm not sure I can breathe.
It's like when my little primito was ditching drugs. Nasty chills, trembling hands, cold sweat and dry heaving.
Yeah. Sounds about right.
Hey. Should I get you to a Ripper? Or, I guess, maybe trauma team's on its way.
TT policy's gone, Jack. So are my biochem controllers. Company pad. I mean, they've seized my bank account. Not frozen, seized.
Jesus, these fuckers move fast. You sure you feel okay, though? I mean...
Give me a minute. Get my shit together. That'd be that, Jack. Just lost control of my life. Completely.
I'd say you got it back. You couldn't say no to them. So they said it to you. This is a turn for the better. You'll see. Besides, you haven't lost everything. V, you still with me?
No, Jack, I did. I lost everything. Access to intel systems, my pad, car, contacts, every shred of credibility.
Oh. At least you still got the eddies for the hit job. Probably some fat-ass chunk of cha-ching, just right for a new start. That's right, fool. Buckle up. Hey, you hearing all right? Don't look so hot. V! Yeah. Hey, hermano. Your new life, it starts now.
Hello there, Night City! Stanley here with you, and we got another day ahead of us in this city of dreams. Ooh, I love this town. Love it like you might love a mother who popped you out on the steps of an orphanage once and now stops you to ask if you got a smoke for her.
Actually, I have a lot of fucking Oh, Nexus. What the fuck? Huh. Take this category. Huh. I disabled all these. Huh. Huh.
destination.
Fuck's your problem, Psycho Suit? This look like a landing pad to you? Could have fucking crushed us. Jesus Christ.
Okay, no, hey, we ain't looking for no beef with you.
Boom.
Seems trouble wants in.
I don't want any trouble. Just here on business.
Good to hear. Welcome to Lizzie's.
Yeah, I'm the shit.
Don't come here often, do ya? It's good to see you, cabron. Now sit down and tell me what's got your shorts in a knot.
It's good to see.
I got sparks. And let me hear.
Data show.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think?
Won't come. Full. Not. Actually,
you know this.
Double. This.
Maybe.
How you? The
Information's on the shard.
smart.
We.
With the. Come on. Ooh.
Yeah. Oh.
You sh- Hey.
Hello there, Night City! Stanley here with you, and we got another day ahead of us in this city of dreams. Ooh, I love this town. Love it like you might love a mother who popped you once.
Chick we're looking for is somewhere in this building. Probably crawling with the pendejos that kidnapped her. Eyes and ears open, all right? Speaking of... Down for some target practice in VR?
Not.
Elevator. This way.
I'm gonna get the best mod for. Hmm. 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 Perfect City 231. All right. I'm gonna do this. Oh, hey, what's up? BMs. Nah, I'm updating Cyberpunk with some mods. More so graphic. Let me look at this one. I played to like 10% of the way before. And then I lost that game. Enhance appearance of your character. Say goodbye to the standard clothing, armor and clothing. Customize your character's armor and clothing. NPC overall. Yeah, I might do this one. I'll take a look at this one. Add collection. Hold on. Whoa. Did I select the right one? Preview our new app. Yeah, I did. Yeah, put it in there. There we go. Auto download all. That's 272 fucking mods. Hopefully I have no issues. Yeah. You know what's crazy? Studio One just completely did a whole freaking change, man. Now it's Fender, not Personas. Personas. Oh, that was fast as hell. Man, Fender is it's Fender Studio One. It's Fender Studio Pro. It ain't Personas. And it's Fender Studio Pro 8. And no one really knew about it. So they renamed it. It's no longer Personas. It's Fender. I do not know. Because and they did some updates on some stuff, like some tools. They did some updates on the workflows and stuff. So this is version 8 now. Splice integration's better. AI-powered stem separation. He was hoping for the sampler to be better, but plug into true Fender tone. Came out of nowhere. Fender Studio. Already updated. Oh, that's why. So they just put they just wanted to put their name in there then. They said, forget this. It's Fender Studio, huh? That's crazy. They took the whole shit over. So now I put like Fender for Personas. I mean for Studio, and then it's Studio version 8 now. The hell? Let's go to apps. Studio Pro 8. Yep, right here. Fender Studio Pro. I thought that was wild. Fender Studio Pro 8. So 7 was Studio Pro 7. Now it's 8. Everything pretty much looks very similar, except for the stuff they added. Oh my god! Yeah, see, this is still the same. I can open up a file. Maybe. Bolo. I found out through him. And he said he had received the email. I'm like, I didn't even know about the shit. I didn't pay attention. They announced it, I guess, last month, but he didn't even pay attention. And people were like, why ain't you say nothing about it? He was like, man, I didn't even know. Everything's pretty much the same, though. I just had to download the extra stuff. Had to delete the other version. I had to uninstall the other version and reinstall this. I got everything now. I just thought that was so weird about Studio Pro. Fender Studio Pro 8.0. Crazy. Anyway, back to my Vortex. Says all these are installed. It installed them. That was quick as hell. That was pretty quick. No, they already installed. All 200 and some automatically installed. Ew, I don't like how that the chat's showing up. That shit trash. I'm gonna fix that.
Good morning, Night City! Yesterday's body count
I don't got a problem with the 8-bit. It just needs to be closer.
One officer down, so I guess you're all screwed, cause the NCPD will
Maybe I'll change that.
got another blackout in Santo Domingo. Net runners are at it again, poking holes in the power grid.
Compact.
While over in Westbrook, trauma teams scraping cyber psycho victims off the pavement. And in Pacifica, well, Pacifica is still Pacifica. This has been your man, Stan. Join me for another day in our city of dreams.
This part definitely changed. Yeah, they cut off the cloud storage because
Feels great to have you back. So then, did y'all hear about that Arasaka aircraft carrier docked in Night City called
Elevator.
Kujira
This
or
way.
did it overwrite my setting? Yep, DLS is super resolutions on auto now. Man, I turned everything on. Shit. Ray tracing. Are y'all crazy? That's 6. Yeah, high resolution textures. I don't like my controller vibrating.
Target's Sandra Dorset. Target's biomon went mute a couple hours back. Suspected abduction. Target could have possibly flatlined already. Not sure you're in time.
We're in time, Bug. We. Sure you're on phones, but that don't make you any less part of this squad.
Squad. Charming.
This lasso seems to be doing pretty good. Yeah. Doing a pretty good job.
Looking for 1237. Target should be inside, but I got zero eyes on her biomon. Fingers crossed it's not too late.
Go ass in there.
For death. Try hacking the door. Think you can trip it on your own, V?
Move.
No profile.
Uh-oh.
Make moves, mano.
Ooh.
Your move, V. Your move, V. Your move, V. Your move, V.
Like having to hold it. That should be a toggle.
Are we fucking late? Is that her? Is that our target, V?
Oh no.
Sandra Dorset's protected under Echelon 2 corporal immunity. Our girl's top shelf. This one's packing black market Zeta Tech repros. Typical back alley fix-ups. Not our lucky gal. Let's keep looking.
Mira, eyes up. Pendejos ahead. Moving quiet, V. Keep it calm. Or they'll spot us. Nice. Couldn't have done that better myself.
On your toes. More bodies incoming. They're almost on you.
Need to find a single buyer for her.
Score. Oh, yeah, V. They're coming. Wait for your chance. Pick the prick off.
Rip up the shreds! Guess where I'm aiming?
Gas are still crawling. Clean it up, clean it out. Don't want to be bringing the target out under fire. And definitely don't want a slug in your back.
No way. Not neither.
You know who you're messing with? Machis Soko! Nice shot! Bien bravo! А то все подохнем! У меня для тебя подарочек! Мочи, суку!
That's all of them.
Clear to go.
Shit, where the hell's our target?
Look around. Gotta be there somewhere.
Oh shit. Duffel bag, boy. Hmm. Really? These were highlighted a little bit better. I know there's a mod to highlight the shit, so I ain't gotta keep doing this. This is the beginning. Very beginning. It must be under ice in the back.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah. Yeah, there we go.
Think I got her. Got our target.
We make it? She alive?
About to find out.
This does
Jacking
not
in.
look good.
You might have to censor some shit. Where's the damn option? Dude, I know it's in here. I've seen it before. Yep. That's what they want to do. if the what was it? The is the CLB? They said they pay him more, and I'm wondering how they paying him more. That's what I didn't. I'm trying to see what pay arrangement they got set up to pay the players more. Dude, why? I know it's in here. I'm about to bring it up. It's so weird. I think that's weird as fuck.
Platinum.
Guessing they jammed the transmitter, Sig. Looking at a...
Carajo, T-Bug. You ain't seeing this place. This is tubs, ice,
Talk about running.
cleavers.
Got an idea.
Found the shard. Removing now.
Check the biomon.
Oh, running.
Greetings, Sandra. If you are conscious, assume recovery position now. And
Biomon claims trauma will be here in 3 minutes.
your premium plan will cover 90% of the projected costs of your rescue and treatment.
Pobrecita.
Oh, fuck.
She's flatlining.
B, need to know what's going on.
Jackie, air hypo. Fuck, this is bad.
Hey, catch, vato!
I think... Holy shit, it worked.
Fuera, cabrón. Get her outside. Fuera, get her out. Terrace.
Landing. Stand clear. Initiating security protocol. Follow all instructions. Stop in the... Stop in the doorway.
Fine.
Stop in the door. Place the patient on the ground. Place the patient on... 5 steps back. Now.
TT-133 to control. Patient NC570442 secured. Stimulants being administered. 70 milligrams dopamine. 110 norepinephrine.
I've been through this part.
800 fibrinogen.
Let's get out of here. Elevator gets us to the garage direct.
Good work. Shit show's over. Cutting my wires now. See you in the near future.
Listen, mano. I got this thing. Mind if I borrow your wheels? I got a date with Misty, but I can't take the metro. How's they gonna look for me?
Won't leave you hanging, Jack. But don't get used to it.
Saving my ass, V. Thank you. How about I drive you home, huh?
She's all yours. I'm beat as it is.
Oh, almost forgot. Should get Wakako on the holo. Tell her the job's done.
V, how did it go? Our client is alive and well.
Of course she's alive and well. That's what we agreed, isn't it?
Splendid. Your payment awaits you, ready to come and grab whenever you like, even right away. But I guess home is the only place you wish to be now. The NCPD has surrounded Watson. The district is closed. If you're to make it past the cordon, you must move fast.
Thanks for the heads up. Swing by to see you later. Word's out the NCPD's gonna put Watson on lockdown. If I'm gonna sleep in my own bed tonight, we better put it in 5th.
Leave it to me, mano. I'm driving.
They don't believe in no fate. Every day digging the grave. Step in the pit with the snakes. City of dreams, city of gang. You don't believe in no fate. I might just dig up your grave. Step in the pit with a gang.
Can't stop digging Night City.
City like any other, just bigger.
Nah, mano. Not just any other city. Morgan Blackhand, Andrew Wayland, Adam Smasher. Legends are born here. Man, I'm starving. Let's grab a tight bite. What do you say?
Jackie, they're locking down Watson, remember?
Oh, shit. You're right. Is it just me, or... Oh, fucking knew it. Man on our ass, tailing us. Chingado. I don't like this. Not one tiny bit.
Scabs! Hijo de puta!
Oh shit.
Fucking drive, Jackie.
Come on, V!
Keep her steady.
Got your headshot, bitch.
Hold tight, V!
Holy fuck!
Mierda! Perdón!
Yeah, I know. I had to change something.
Got you, asshole! V! Aim for the driver!
I ain't aiming for shit.
Chingado!
Scratched your baby up pretty bad. Sorry, V.
It's okay. It can wait. Let's just focus
Yeah.
on getting home.
It's smaller. I'm gonna fix it.
Damn. Pulling out all the stops.
And it's 9:14.
Watson's on lockdown to further notice.
Yeah.
Necessary security measure.
Officer, ma'am. Damn, are we ever lucky we ran into you.
Really? What's it that makes me so special?
Heart of gold? Because only somebody with a heart of gold can understand just how much I need to get back to my girl.
Your girl?
Uh-huh. I'm gonna be worried sick if I don't show. I mean, I'm trying to be a stand-up guy. She's giving me a chance. Waiting.
That's a shame. Let them through. But they're the last. Okay, on your way.
You have a good evening now, officer, ma'am.
I just want a night shift. I don't Pushy, then I'm out like meat. Frontin' like a holy ghost, y'all can't see me. These girls wanna fuck boys wanna be me. Cruising down the bully with my main bitch Reezy, and I'll beat a motherfucker.
Check it out, V.
Shit's going on.
Well, show's over. Old bastards.
Oh, what's CW up to? I'm gonna go see what she doing.
Made it. Almost at your place.
Fire Emblem.
What about you? Not likely to make it back to Haywood now.
Chill, V. They'll let me through.
Sure about that?
Oh, yeah. I'll play nice Jackie again. Sweet dreams, then.
Tell Misty I said hi.
Don't mess up my car.
Ahí luego.
Good evening, Night City. My first
2077 always.
Forgot earlier. A runner I know has something you could probably use. Zip in your deets.
Hold up. Transformer model. Oh, he put the shit on auto. Ray Tracing Ultra is the preset. Whatever. I ain't gonna fuck with it.
our Father in heaven.
Hmm.
And our second guest is Karina Lee, host of the Chip In program, which promotes the use of cybernetic implants. How's life treating you, beautiful?
Can't complain, Ziggy. Thanks for having me.
Now, I'd like us to talk about the most exclusive and highly sought after implant on the market today, Arasaka Corp's Relic. But maybe we ought to make sure our fair audience is up to speed.
Oh, stupid gate's busted again. Third time.
Paid to get it fixed the last two. Gotta be some kind of scam. You know.
Yeah.
I think I fixed that before. I don't remember. Yeah, my cash.
But they can promise nothing more than a heartless, mindless algorithm, speaking with the voice of the departed.
Futuristic bed. This cough pissing me off. My elderberry is here. It's on the porch.
Oh, V. You get any sleep? No matter. Time you got up.
Think I might have caught something when I jacked into that Corpo's biomon. Dunno, neurovirus or... Need to see Vic. Let him tell me what's got my head reeling, my stomach churning.
Okay, let me take you. I brought you a ride. Yeah, throw on some threads, meet me downstairs.
Yeah, I'll check it out. You're gonna add that. Mm.
Hey, V. Regina Jones here. If you're looking for work in Watson, give me a call.
How'd you find me? How'd you even know my name?
I know where to gather my intel. Could even call me a collector. Later.
Some around. Huh. That's because I'm actually done. I'm gonna check out right quick, but I might be done for today. Oh, good. Get my shit. Yo.
Yeah, we're in a snow map, Dale. This is 18, and this is 18, Tanavane. This is 18. Mars, hi. Hi, how are you doing? Snow and wintry conditions if they're not used to it, yeah. Okay. Kinda can't kill this. Unless... Oh, I don't believe she has this.
Just open up.
So dead. Maybe she's fine.
I need process lasso to open up every single time.
Ooh, she does. And he doesn't hit her, and she gets the next, right? Yes! Oh my god, the ideal scenario happened. The ideal scenario took place. Nice, Mars, nice. It's good, it's good. We got some freezing rain, but it's good.
I wonder what ultimate performance would do.
Can I, how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I wanted to start with the system every time.
This allegedly should work. I can only hit once. I don't even know if I'm gonna. I think that I park myself here.
Ain't even an option.
Okay.
Huh.
No, nobody needs healing. Nope. Nope. That's all I can do, and that's okay. Nice. Henry, have a fun time. Have a fun time. I do love this old game. Yeah, I love Fire Emblem. Yes, I do. Yeah, this is what I was saying. I was like, is this about red in chat? I don't know any other red.
Crazy how this is keeping everything balanced.
Oh my gosh, get your sleep. Brazilian guy, I'm so glad you found the channel and you've been enjoying it so much. Have a great night. Have a great night.
Oh, responsiveness is 100%. I don't think I needed that.
Really? Etruria, what a name to use in this game. A place in ancient Italy. I didn't know that.
I guess it don't matter.
From Godzilla. Oh. The Delphi shield is better on Milady. It probably would be. It probably would be here. You're not wrong.
I'm so curious about. Where's Pro? What does Pro get me?
Yeah, so... Okay. Nice, nice. Of course when Bijou starts barking. Of course when Bijou starts barking. Aw, that's sad. That's sad, Cubs. Aw, that's sad.
Put it back to ensure maximum performance. Users can designate processes to induce performance. Ain't no need.
I need to find solace in...
Yeah, free versus Pro.
In America. I remember...
Pro gives me memory priorities, computer limiter, instance balancer, power plan automation. Oh shit, I might buy it.
He was afraid to even leave his house.
How much?
Because of the isms. That's sad. God bless the people of Brazil.
Oh, I could pay $23.97 forever. Yeah, that's fine. The product is pretty good.
Some of the descent from Tuscany.
I ain't even lie. Let's do PayPal.
But the people have to suffer. They do have a dictator, yeah. It's a very corrupt government there.
Create a password.
The people have to pay. Is the spell ready, Nime?
I'll warn you one more time. I can't guarantee the results will be what you want.
Oh, this
Enough of your yammering. Cast the spell.
Basically.
Very well.
And make sure the CPU, the AMD CPU, the cache 3 does exactly what it's supposed to be doing.
Spellcaster?
So it just
Watch out,
reinforces it. So I ain't had no rendering lag since it's been on. My average time to render frame is 1.2. It went from 7 to 1.2, which is freaking crazy.
What is this?
Just by having this on.
Rivers. They've frozen over.
It's a performance optimization. Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
Not what I
Like if you have too many processes, basically it designates them to the
Don't be absurd. I gave you ample warning.
it does better than Windows. Let's just say that.
Enough! You there! Toss her in the
Especially
dungeon.
since I have an AMD processor now.
Yes, sir.
Oh, I don't remember the password, man.
What?
Ah, shit.
Lord Roy, we have a report. The rivers have apparently
So let me
frozen
get
over.
this shit.
What? The ice is so thick that even knights
I
on
don't
horseback
remember what the
cross
hell the
them
password
safely.
is for PayPal.
Oh! Well, good. We can advance more quickly now. Charge the castle gate.
Flex gave a
It's your
payout today.
advantage. to the squabbling.
of $128 for them doing something. I forgot what they did. You know these companies always doing some
She crit!
shicey shit. That can't be the password.
With pittance of XP,
This gotta be it.
her level's high, but her stats are low. It sucks. Shitty.
That wasn't it either?
She crit to kill!
Maybe.
Yeah, there's a lot of countries in South America, yeah.
But
Isn't Chile one?
it can't be this. This is the old one. I put it to a password. I don't know it.
Great again! The crits don't stop, the crits don't stop. Yeah? It is? Attack most objectives with an elixir for
What?
survivability with the Deathly Shield.
I'd use Google Pay.
Interesting.
There we go.
Whoa, they have some... Dodged! We survived that. Whoa, the music is so beautiful. Okay.
Hey.
Does she live?
I was playing outside and this ring fell from the sky. A gift from the gods? Nah, someone on the Pegasus or Wyvern probably dropped it. Here, take it. I prefer my dolls anyway.
Yeah, it's a governor. It's real good though. So far, somebody said suggested downloading it in the mod section. Where the fuck is?
Colombia, Bolivia,
Oh, there we go.
Uruguay, French Guinea, Argentina, Venezuela, Brazil, Paraguay, Colombia, Bolivia, Peru, Chile. A lot. The spell that could only be cast once. Yeah.
Yeah.
She did it because the guy was a dick to her, so then she sabotaged his own plan and it worked to our advantage. It worked to our advantage. Brilliant. Okay.
It's been pretty good. I'm gonna keep this shit on. Huh.
Wow, this music here is so beautiful.
Yeah, resource allocation on the processor. Because the processor's already good. It's the 9950, the AMD 9950, which is check that out. A Linux equivalent to that 9950 X3D is what the fuck I'm using. $10 ago, new king.
I have in my very hands what is claimed to be the world's best processor for gamers and creators. This is the brand new AMD Ryzen 9950X3D, a 16-core, fairly expensive CPU that promises to make basically no compromises. That's right, you can have a CPU that has the horsepower for productivity without making compromises. CPU, kind of the top dog, at least until today. And there's even some applications that aren't games that get a performance buff. Compared to the normal 9950X, which is a 16-core chip, this 9950X3D has double the L3 cache, from 64 megabytes to 128 megabytes. And you might not think that that is that much, but that L3 cache is literally multiple times faster than your system memory. And if you can keep crucial information really close to the CPU, that means you can make things go really fast. Now this all sounds great in theory, but how does it look in practice? Let's get a test bench. Separate, kind of like CPUs. fused together on a PCB, and they call them chiplets. Except that only one of the chiplets, or 8 cores of the 16 cores in the CPU, gets extra L3 cache. The other 8 just has the normal amount. So if you're playing something like a game, and the game decides to try to use the cores that don't have the extra cache, well, you're gonna have a performance hit. You're not getting that benefit. So on the last generation, it was sometimes a pretty noticeable issue where you were taking a big performance hit. So if you only play video games and you barely do any productivity stuff where you can really take advantage of like 16 cores, it wasn't a good idea to buy one of those chips. But on this generation, thanks to some software stuff, which we'll see shortly, they in theory fixed that, which we'll show you in a sec. I just need to get a core parking, which if you're not familiar, basically you tweak like core parking, which if you're not all works. Now I got this cool piece of software called Park Control, which is supposed to let you tweak like core parking, which if you're not familiar, basically just means that core is being like kind of temporarily turned off so that the software on the there's no activity going on there whatsoever. Now specifically, they've updated their provisioning package as well as works. You see, now we've got 16 of 32 cores only. Half of them are parked when we're using GPU-Z, and if I click off of it, take it out of focus,
it's the same similar
boom,
shit.
it unparks the cores. So the system works. Now, I know that some people don't like Game Bar, but this way it's like, again, is only across 3 games. I'm sure if you were to test across even more games, you would see probably a tighter variance. But overall, that is a really good showing. That makes me really excited about this chip. Wow, Rocket League can actually use some cores. Even at 1080p max settings, the 9950X and X3D are on top, neck and neck, then the 9800, and then Intel and last gen on the bottom. We've got Warhammer. Yeah, that seems pretty GPU limited at Ultra. They're all the same.
What is Warhammer though? I guess a lot of people.
Even if non-3D cache counterpart are on top with a good lead. So in terms of productivity, the 9950X3D is basically on top unless you happen to be AV1. The X3D, average CPU power during a Cinebench run, around 200 watts. Our temperatures were around 75. It's clocking, you know, between 5.2 and 5.5-ish gigahertz. Even though Intel did edge out like a tiny bit of a win, it's at a fair bit more power. You're talking at least 10% more power, and it wasn't 10% more multi-threaded performance by any stretch of the imagination. And at max, it was
and then you
the
PBO
average before was like 200, and now it looks like we're getting about 100 and getting somewhere between 70 to 120 more megahertz on average across the
And I gotta
cores.
change the BIOS information.
Than a 9800 X3D. So if all you do is GG AMD. It's not cheap, but if you use your computer for work and getting stuff done and making money, this could be a very, very good option if you also game. And maybe check out the
that's what I switched to.
5600 X3D short circuit I did a while ago. That was that is still a really solid chip that's pretty cheap. Bye.
I gotta do some BIOS updates, which was in it was
Everyone, Zilly here. Just picked up the new AMD Ryzen 7 9800 X3D and paired it with the Asus X870F Strix motherboard. And I'm setting this whole thing up from scratch right now. Hardware like new simple volume, next, click on the file like that.
Yeah, he updated the flash, which I already did.
Over to advanced mode on the bottom right. And this is where the real optimization happens. Let me show you the layout. So AI Tweaker, this is where memory and CPU overclocking happens at. Advanced, this is where system configuration and AMD specific settings are located at. Monitor is just hardware monitoring.
Yeah, they mentioned is it the Continental Basketball Association? If I go to news, it should be mentioned. Yeah, rival leagues, charter flights, and t-shirts. Yeah, right here. WNBA, CBA, hold up. Negotiations at an impasse. No, hold on. That's for No, that's something else. Hold up. There was another league. Hold up. Because that's what they were talking about. Like, Player Association had officially overplayed its hand in WNBA CBA standoff, but it said rival leagues. Let me see what the rival league it was. Building upon the momentum. How did we get here? I just saw. Is it this?
Sorry, you said, how do I feel now, like a couple months later with our negotiations?
Yeah, and the focus of a lot of that comment was about the leadership. So, how are you feeling about the leadership?
Yeah, I mean, nothing has changed.
Oh, man. It was one of these leagues that said they were going to pay. Yeah, CBA's collective bargain agreement. No, but one of these. I just. No, yeah, hold on. Let me go to YouTube.
What's up, you guys? I'm Rachel Demita, and welcome to the Courtside Club. Today,
was 4
I have
days
your
ago, though.
favorite style of video, a good old rant video, because I know in the comments below if any of you guys shared it with me in order to support their families, and they will never see hundreds of thousands or millions of dollars in their lifetime. They're trying to watch sports for that escape from their reality. And now we're constantly hearing about it's not enough, we need millions, we need that, but also we're getting paid hundreds of thousands of dollars in Unrivaled, and they're getting hundreds of thousands of dollars and millions of dollars in these brand deals.
I don't want to even hear her. It was something. WNBA reveals new CBA. That was 13 days ago. There was something this morning. This was a day ago. Players lost millions. No, man. It had to be like today. I'm going to put WNBA. The off-season leagues. He did
Something is amiss over there at the WNBA. The women over there are on the verge of losing absolutely everything due to pure arrogance, if not ego.
So people thought Angel Reese was insane last year when she said, yeah, CBA's coming up, we deserve more. Because I'm here, and if y'all don't give us what we want, we sitting out. What are you, crazy? Sit out and crush all the momentum from Caitlin Clark? Well, guess what? Just this week, W players voted yes on a strike. Not on strike yet, but it's officially on the table.
And even for more context, the WNBA.
You know
has
what?
never
I'm thinking
turned a
Unrivaled,
profit,
but
even with the
Unrivaled,
introduction of Caitlin Clark, since its inception back in 1997.
are they pay? Well, it's easy to pay more when you're only in one location.
Something is amiss over there at the WNBA.
So it
with
might be.
a big shakeup on the horizon. And from the looks of it, the women over there are on the verge of losing absolutely everything due to pure arrogance, if not ego. And it's sort of like within the modern dating marketplace today, some of these women out here wildly overestimating who they are or the value that they are actually providing to a man. All right. So over the past several years, it's been one name and one name only that has put in the WNBA on its back, and that name is Caitlin Clark. Angel Reese been too busy being a pop icon, I guess, showing them cheeks off on her Instagram. Nevertheless, what we're here today to do
mediocre.
is to analyze the arrogance and also the delusion within the comparison of the NBA or the expectations of men, right? And also to do a deep dive into the misunderstanding of business. So this is going to be an interesting conversation, one of which I intend to have a lot of fun on. So let's break this down together as a family without
My food's outside.
So people thought Angel Reese was insane last year when she said, yeah, CBA's coming up. We deserve more. Because I'm here, and if y'all don't give us what we want, we sitting out. What are you, crazy? Sit out and crush all the momentum from Caitlin Clark? Well, guess what? Just this week, W players voted yes on a strike. Not on strike yet,
I
but
mean, it's out there too, so I gotta get that.
98% yes. You never see that kind of agreement from players, all on the same page. But if this happens, it could be the end of the WNBA as we know it. Because other leagues are popping up saying, hey, you don't like the W? Come play here.
Yeah.
We'll pay you more. So Unrivaled, Project B, these leagues have already
Unrivaled
signed
and Project
dozens
B.
of the
I
top
didn't even know about
WNBA
Project
players
B.
to say, forget the old league, we tried
Like, what
and
is
it
that?
failed. But how did this happen? Right when players to say, forget.
What is that? More WNBA stars signed with Project B days before. What the fuck is Project B? I'd never even heard of that. Now, Unrivaled, yes. Project B? I'd never heard of that. I don't know what the fuck that is. And then they said they're able to pay. See, so Unrivaled, yes, signed nearly 90% of 2026 roster. Salaries that increase. 6 new players to the pool next season, bringing the league total to 42. And then Project B.
Dozens of the top WNBA players to say, forget the old league, we tried and it failed. But how did this happen? Right when things are going good, it could die? Well, I'll tell you why it happened. Money. It's always money. Caitlin Clark comes into the W, single-handedly lifts the league. For example, the average W game, not involving Caitlin, got 394,000 viewers. But the average Caitlin Clark game, 1.4 million. That is over a 200% increase for one player.
And even for more context, the WNBA has never turned a profit, even with the introduction of Caitlin Clark, since its inception back in 1997. To be so arrogant through the success of one player that now everybody is demanding new negotiations. Listen, you can want what you want, but the league has not been profitable and has been subsidized by the NBA for 30 damn years. Imagine your business has been receiving bailouts from another business for 30 damn years. You finally get a year where you get more eyes on it. It's still not profitable, and now everybody is asking for a damn pay raise. Anyway, let's get back into the content.
But it affected the whole league. Like, we all know interest in the W as a whole is up. We experienced it.
Sure.
Look at the average finals ratings. Around 600K before Caitlin Clark. But her rookie year, 1.6 million viewers, and she wasn't even involved. And right then, a new media rights deal was up. Perfect timing. They would get to cash in on this Caitlin Clark popularity. So the W signed a $2.2 billion deal to show their game starting in 2026. They also expanded to add 6 teams, each paying up to $250 million to get in. So why not share the wealth? Players all mad wearing pay us what you owe us shirts at All-Star, but the owners say no. We floated this league for decades before Caitlin Clark, and now you want to share the money? How about sharing all the debt all those years before?
Losses.
Oh no, you didn't want to do that, but now you want the money. But this is the time of year that NBA players start to kind of slow down.
Listen, I get it. At least on the onset, they see a spike in the numbers and the viewership, and they say, yo, where my bag at? But I think going a layer deep and understanding that it's been subsidized for all of these years, shit, from a business perspective, you would think first they would have to pay back the NBA for all of those years of subsidies.
I mean, I just think, you know, from a salary standpoint, it'd be great for the women to be able to make more money. Like one player that makes maybe $12 million on an NBA team could cover the whole WNBA salary. So it's not like we're comparing ourselves to the NBA, but I do feel like the pay gap would be something that, you know, we could just take a donation around the NBA maybe.
It pisses me off. It pisses me off because I don't think there's anyone in America that supports the WNBA more than NBA players. Yeah. The NBA players support the WNBA like
the most.
More than we probably support the fucking NBA. And it bothers me.
Yeah,
they would not send us those hoodies.
I said, they tweet, they follow us, they come to our games, we don't highlight them.
Draymond calling us out makes it absolutely epic because the mantra is that
she's on drugs.
In support of, but this is a perfect
Lisa Leslie. I don't know what
paying the bill for while being disrespected in that same conversation.
Quick emergency meeting. I was recently searching for my name online and found way too much personal information, which brought me down this weird rabbit hole of how that could have happened, and found out that there's companies out there called data brokers that will sell your data to marketers, scammers, and if your
name is a Caitlin Clark or an Angel Reese, but besides that, I would say most of these players are just not known. And I would argue that the use of social media, you got some high school players that are actually more well known than some of these WNBA players. Male high school players, by the way. 9 times out of 10, ain't nobody gonna be recognizing the majority, probably the 98% of the WNBA that is claiming that they want to go on strike. But again, from a business standpoint, to ask for private jets when you are not making a profit is absurd. You earn more for the association, you get better perks. The product needs to prove itself, not 1 to 2 years of one-star player.
Yeah, that ain't gonna do it.
Damn thing.
That ain't gonna do it.
Additional eyes, and I tell you, it doesn't do much for the product itself when you watch 8th grade boys beat WNBA players.
Freddie with a 3. Okay, Freddie is in 8th grade. Freddie! Come on, Freddie! Freddie pulls up from the top of the key. Hey! Freddie drives with a scoop layup and bang!
Excuse me, middle schoolers.
The salary last year, the WNBA Supermax was $250K, average salary $120K, and the minimum just $66,000. But if they go on strike, those numbers go to 0. So they start negotiations last July. The league sent a proposal to the players, and we don't know what it said, but we do know the reaction. One player said, yeah, we got a proposal from the league, which was honestly a slap in the face. Then MVP runner-up Nafisa Collier threw a grenade into negotiations. She claimed that the W commissioner said something unforgivable.
I also asked how she planned to fix the fact that players like Caitlin, Angel, and Paige, who are clearly driving massive revenue for the league, are making so little for their first 4 years. Her response was, Caitlin should be grateful she makes $16 million off the court, because without the platform that the WNBA gives her, she wouldn't make anything.
What?
And in that same conversation, she told me, players should be on their knees thanking their lucky stars for the media rights deal that I got them.
What? I mean, it is one thing to negotiate with someone that you disagree with, but to negotiate with someone you hate is 100 times more difficult. But now, some people say this cannot be fixed, because what the players really want here is revenue share, which is exactly what NBA players have. See, those players split all basketball-related income with the owners 50-50, which means if the league does better financially, the players
got
do
all
better
the risk.
financially. And the W players see this awesome trajectory of their league and they want to ride that wave. But it's not all they want. They also want private flights for every team all year. Professionalism standards across the league. For example, they don't want to practice at like a community rec center, which I thought was BS. Till I saw this Connecticut Sun thing where they got kicked off their own court for a 2-year-old's birthday party. Seriously, and it was during the playoffs. That actually happened. They also want expanded rosters and benefits, but the owners say no. Yes, we'll give you more money, but not rev share like the NBA.
Okay.
In fact,
first off, going to $66,000 a year to $250,000 a year for a minimum is a big increase.
That's
Second
3
thing is that
times.
the young lady going in there and talking to the executive, maybe she shouldn't have phrased it as get on their knees and beg. But what she said is absolutely true. The media deal allows the stars to make way more money than they would have without it. Like,
I
listen,
don't
your
see a
product, the amount
problem
of
with
eyes that you're
you
bringing in is
going
not turning
playing in
profit,
another
but
league.
Your likeness, your image, right? Like people
Go
want to
ahead.
know more about you. People are interested into your story.
I think
basketball
that's the
product, that's
only
one thing. No money.
solution
But
because
your likeness, you can make money off of that. But I guess the majority of these players are not making money off of that because there's little to no interest in the product itself. Any other industry, like let's even take it out of sports. If you're
trying to
not
attract
making a
talent to
profit
her league,
off
that's
of a product
true
that
too.
you're selling, they usually just kill the product, or they might change
But
something about it.
I
They might
just think they
position it
should be able to
differently. They
play in
might
other
market it to
leagues
a
throughout the
different
year
niche.
so
But
you
they
could get
refuse
more
to change
money.
the product.
Yeah,
Lower the goddamn
that's
rim.
the
Make
only
the
thing
court
I'm
even
going
smaller.
to say.
Stop trying to play exactly like men. Make the WNBA to the NBA commensurate as softball is to baseball. Bend the rules to a degree to increase the degree of the entertainment.
Yeah, and
value.
that's
A
the only
6'5"
solution
woman
I say
moving
that
down the
should
court
continue.
is like, it's not like a Shaq moving down the court. You understand me? It's not entertaining to watch. And then on top of that, you're watching them miss layups and shit like that. Like,
Man.
all right, let's look at this deal real quick.
The
they
layup
offered
missing is
increases
ridiculous.
From a max of $250K to $1.3 million, average salary from $120K to $530K, and minimum from $66K to $250,000.
That sounds great.
Which sounds good.
That sounds great.
But players say no. In fact, we
That's a
hate
great
that
deal.
so much, we're going on strike
That's gonna
if you
kill
don't
it.
give us
That's crazy.
NBA-style rev share. Because we see that this league's going to keep growing while you're trying to stick us down here at this fixed money. And we don't care that you lost money on the WNBA all those years. That was your decision.
Yo.
You wanted to start a WNBA league, okay?
And
That's on you.
authenticity,
And now we're
man.
here. So we want to cut. And even Caitlin Clark said, this is the biggest moment the WNBA has ever seen. So we are going to fight for everything we deserve. She also said, at the same time, we do need to play basketball.
Yeah, Caitlin, you better stop it. Because if y'all go on strike, especially at the height of eyes looking at your product, it will absolutely kill the business. You are a media product. You need to ride off of the eyes that are here to create lifelong fans. If you just stop, that's going to kill momentum that you may never be able to get back. When's the next time a Caitlin Clark is going to enter the NBA, the WNBA? The entertainment industry is fickle as hell. You are competing for eyes against all forms of entertainment.
All
that involve
forms
a
of
phone
entertainment.
screen or a TV screen.
It's crazy.
Gone are the days where we've only had access
Only
to
had the TV.
20 to 50 channels on a
Yeah,
TV,
that's
where
done.
we're forced to watch things that you probably don't even like, or go to that one channel, the TV Guide channel, and just sit there
TV
and
Guide
until
channel and
something
wait.
pops up
Nope.
that
You
looks
can always
somewhat
find
interesting.
find
That's why
something
Phil, when
now.
she says we need to play basketball, like, listen, I'm a ride with y'all. However, we need to get back up on that court because y'all about to spoil it all.
It was the
Because
90s.
Caitlin
I'd
knows
be
the
like, oh,
strike
all
could kill
right.
the whole thing.
Yeah.
Just look at
Early
baseball
2000s.
in 1994. MLB was America's #1 sport. They go on strike in 94, got passed up by the NFL and NBA, and have
And
never
never
come back.
recovered.
And that was the #1 sport. What do you think happens with the WNBA?
They never
All this
recovered.
momentum would be crushed and probably never come back. But this guy David Sampson
Baseball moved to
perfectly
number 3.
outlines what happens next.
Okay.
See, he ran MLB teams for 20 years. So
Yeah,
he knows
we
all
never
about
know.
Negotiations. He was asked, what happens if the players don't budge and they don't move on their demands?
Maybe the end of the WNBA. The players will move. The biggest thing they did wrong, they said this is their moment. And so they've put a lot of pressure
It's
on
not.
themselves. They put themselves in a corner where they feel like they have to get it or it's like a major loss.
Yeah.
And so if you had any ability to invest and you wanted to start a league to compete with the WNBA, this is the time. That could be the end of the WNBA.
Oh, and
Wow.
it turns out there are several women's leagues who
Competitors.
see this coming.
Yep.
A 3-on-3 league called Unrivaled, a 5-on-5 called Project B, have all signed dozens of the top WNBA
okay, so that's
players
5-on-5
already.
Project B.
And these leagues are promising them big paydays and rev share to the players. But that would obviously be a huge step back because those leagues don't have the momentum or the popularity of the WNBA. And it would split up all the players.
Actually, they don't even have
can you
the
imagine
TV
if the
deals.
NBA fell apart? Yeah, we'd all still watch the players, but if all the players were split among two leagues, it would suck. So as crazy as it sounded, we may actually see these players go on strike, and the W might take a hit it cannot come back from. But there is plenty of drama going on in the NBA right now as well. If you like sort of the play-by-play story of—
Listen, I'm gonna leave a link to this brother's channel down up in the description box for you guys to go take a look at it. And I think the fact that the competitors are beginning to pop up here now that they're looking at this is very interesting. I think the biggest thing impacting the product of the WNBA is ego, right? It is the ego of trying to make the rules completely the same. I mean, outside of the ball is like a little bit smaller. I think the ball should be even smaller than that. I think that you should lower the rim to like 9 foot. And yeah, if you want to do like teams of 3 or 4, make the court even smaller. I mean, and all of this is based off of the biological realities that we exist in. Male athletes have more cardio than female athletes. Make the court smaller so the running around is less. I want less of your time being taken up by the exhaustion that you're feeling and more time on smaller courts doing like women dunking on women. More people would want to watch. And the average height in the WNBA is something probably like 6'2". And I'll keep it funky. A 6'2" woman does not move like a 6'2" man. And it gets even worse when they get even bigger. And then again, like they're moving around like, and they're looking real oblong. And because of that shape and because there's less power within their body,
that's how you get the money. Like that, you have
with the ball.
I don't know.
Leave it up to you guys to decide. You know, I think that they are entitled and do not want to understand.
Gotta understand the business, man.
Bro, this is getting crazy, and these people are actually delusional. I made a video a couple of days ago talking about the WNBA, and 97% of the WNBA players said that they were going to go on strike if they weren't paid what they were owed. Now, the average amount that a WNBA player makes is like $120,000 a year, which I think is good for a league that doesn't make any money. But the WNBA came to the table and said, okay, for you guys to play another season, we're willing to pay you, on average, the new wage would be $540,000. Now, these WNBA players said that that's still not enough, and if you don't pay us, there's a rival league that we're going to get paid out to go to, and they're going to compete with you directly. Now, the numbers just came out for this supposed rival league, really the only thing that gave them even an inkling of leverage in this negotiation. Their numbers just came out, and it turns out they lost 65% of their viewership in the year of 2025. So now they just have nowhere to go. 65% drop, WNBA players begging for old contracts.
Unrivaled just lost 65% of their audience in 1 year. And WNBA players who were threatening to strike last month are now begging to play for their old salaries.
Yeah, I bet.
Let me show you exactly how this empire is crumbling in real time.
No,
I've
they
been
lost.
telling you guys there is no interest in pretend basketball. I am.
He ain't sparing nobody. He started off crazy. He is out of pocket.
I've been telling you guys for years, as the mainstream media has intentionally lied to us.
I didn't know they lost money. They're in one location.
This is the best basketball
Unrivaled?
in the world.
The numbers don't lie, and they're absolutely brutal. Unrivaled Season 2 opened on TNT to 107,000 viewers. Last year, opening night, pulled 313,000.
Wow.
That's not a dip. That's a nosedive off a cliff. And here's the part nobody wants to say out loud.
I think that I Show Speed gets more live viewers than that.
Only draw in women's basketball just proves she's irreplaceable.
Season 2 of Unrivaled, opening night. They averaged 107,000 viewers on TNT.
Didn't know.
That is a 65% decline.
I didn't even know.
Get more viewers than that on this video. Like, think about that, bro. That's not good for an entire league where you have this much payroll. It's not sustainable.
Compared to last year.
Because when Caitlin Clark isn't on your screen, nobody's watching. Not Angel Reese, not Paige Beckers, not Asia Wilson, or whatever her name is this week. Unrivaled is paying Paige Beckers $348,000 to generate 107,000 viewers.
And that's what I'm saying. At least with the WNBA, you have like some type of job security, and really
It's
the
a
job
lead
security
in.
is the
Like
fact that
you
it's
have a lot
subsidized
of
by the
push.
NBA. But either way, you have some level of consistency. There are people that are going to leave that consistency to go to a league to get a check for 1 or 2
Really?
years before the league
I
goes
ain't even.
bankrupt.
I ain't even know they
And
were
I mean,
the
that's just
season
so
had started.
ungrateful to a league that's done so
I ain't
much
even gonna
for
lie.
you. It's like a
I
classic
ain't know.
case of the grass being greener on the other
I
side.
thought
And
it
I'm not
started
gonna lie.
later on.
If I was the WNBA, I would be very unforgiving when you come crawling back.
Do the math on that business model. I'll wait.
I did not
TNT
know.
spent millions promoting this league.
Right.
Mainstream media told us women's basketball was exploding. They sold us a narrative that elite athletes
Damn.
deserve our attention.
That
and our
ain't
money.
gonna do it.
The audience spoke. And what they said was devastating. We don't want more women's
Yeah.
basketball. We want less.
Oh,
Well,
okay.
the
That
problem is it doesn't matter how
1v1. That's
much
pretty
money you put
interesting.
behind
I would
something.
say.
If it's
But
something that people
man,
are not
that's a
interested
lot of
in, they're not
money
gonna be
lost
able
right
to
there.
force themselves to be interested in it. And the truth of the matter is, the people who are angry about this aren't even interested in it, because if they were, they would be going to the games and they would have no reason to be angry because they would be able to be paid more. So most of the people that are angry about the quote unquote equal pay don't even watch the league enough, because if they did, then there would
Yeah.
probably be closer to equal pay. I mean, and
Yeah,
this is just
you-
my take, and I'm going to be honest, and I'm not going to pussyfoot, and I'm just going to kind of rip the
When
bandage off,
75%
because
of your
this has to be
media
said.
exposures, you complain
In my
about how
personal
you're
opinion,
being
so
underpaid.
you don't have to go to the comments. This is my personal opinion. I think that this is more about politics and gender equality nonsense and pushing a political perspective onto people than it is actual entertainment. Because if it was actually about entertainment,
It's crazy. That ain't gonna do it. I mean, if they could bounce back, kind of. I don't know. Thanks for coming through. He was playing this. Look, I was playing Flight Sim. Oh no, not Flight Simulator 2024. He was playing Flight Simulator.
Chad, look at my jet, dude. Oh, okay. Yeah.
That's good. That's okay.
Now, I believe Flight Simulator is pretty good because it's relaxing. I actually wanted to learn how to fly, but that's
Bro,
expensive
this
as
bitch
fuck.
gave me a fucking. This bitch don't know how to fly. Next trainer, fuck you. I know what the fuck I'm doing.
Well, we'll see about that, won't we?
Oh! Oh! No! How? Oh!
He got the virtual headset on too.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh, going too slow. What happened?
I'm gonna have to try that.
How did we get to this? Motherfucker,
He
you
is
see me,
extra,
bro.
but like that 3D adds that realism too, man.
I'm pulling back on the fucking throttle like I'm doing something. Ooh, cook it. Ooh, cook it. Ooh, cook it. Ooh, don't cook it. Don't cook, don't cook, don't
His
cook,
chair
don't cook,
moving and shit.
Ooh.
Now extend the flaps to that first notch position.
The first notch? Oh!
Chaz, he got the whole moving seat and shit.
What the? Did my fucking wing just hit the goddamn building? Like
This is the whole fucking simulator sim.
And you know what? Like a G6, very spectacle. Oh, excuse me, brother. Okay.
Alright, but anyways, thanks for coming through. I'm about to give me some food. I'll be streaming tomorrow. I won't be streaming Friday because I got a date at 6. So hopefully we be fine going out for once again. I ain't been really nowhere since being sick fucking 2 weeks. I got this fucking cough that won't leave. This elderberry better fucking help. I'm taking cough medicine. This shit ain't even working. All I got is a cough. I'm not even feeling sick. Stupid. Pretty sure it's that long COVID bullshit. It's a cardio. I'm going to take the elderberry. I'm about to go get it right now. It said it delivered it. So thanks for coming through, man. As